A very good evening to you and welcome to the Citizen Business Centre. I am Terry Ann Chibet. Now, the construction of Kenya's first coal power plant is set to begin in September this year, according to Francis Njogu, the Managing Director of Gulf Energy. That's the project's co-sponsor. Preparatory work for the project is currently underway, with financing deals for the project having been closed. Patrick Igunza now reports.
8.5 megawatts of its own.
Last October, the government awarded a 180 billion shillings tender for the construction of Kenya's first coal power plant in Lamu to a group of investors led by Gulf Energy and Centum Investments. 2 months ago, an appeal against the tender's award to the consortium was rejected, paving the way for the project's commencement.
We look at it, we have the commitment to have this project start construction by September this year.
The proposed coal power plant will produce 981.5 megawatts of electricity, which is expected to significantly drive down Kenya's cost of power.
If, as you've said, 280 megawatts of geothermal had such an impact, you can imagine something that is 3 times larger and cheaper. It should have a transformational impact on the consumer tariff.
It will take 21 months to put up the plant, which will initially use coal imported from South Africa before it switches to coal sourced locally. An environmental impact assessment of the project is currently ongoing, with its initial findings scheduled to be released next month. Patrick Igunza, Citizen Business, the digital edition.
Staying in the energy sector, national power distributor Kenya Power is set to spend close to 10.5 billion shillings on the construction of 36 new substations across the country. And for the first time in the company's history, local contractors have been awarded nearly half of the contracts under that mega project. Dennis Otieno has the details.
Kenya Power has embarked on its single biggest project yet, the construction of the 36 substations at a cost of nearly 10.5 billion shillings. The new substations, which are geared towards improving power supply, will be spread across 23 counties, which include Kisumu, Nakuru, Eldoret, Mombasa and Nyeri.
We shall be commissioning 29 of those substations by 30th June this year.
16 of the proposed new substations will be put up by local contractors at a combined cost of 4.6 billion shillings. Among the local companies that have been contracted include a joint venture of NGM Company and Mastermind Tobacco Kenya Limited.
Over the years, we have tended to skew our projects towards international contractors. This time around, we deliberately went out to make a statement that we must build our internal capacity.
It will take between 18 to 20 months to complete the project, just in time for the expansion of Kenya's electricity generation capacity to 5,000 megawatts by 2018. Dennis Otieno, Citizen Business, Digital Edition.
Meanwhile, NIC Bank has created a new subsidiary that will provide leasing services to companies that are seeking to buy assets such as motor vehicles, construction equipment and medical equipment. And as Bella Genga now tells us, NIC's move comes at a time when the government, which is the biggest buyer of goods and services, is turning to leasing in order to spare the taxpayer from the heavy cost of acquiring and maintaining such assets.
In 2013, the government acquired 3,000 police vehicles through a leasing deal worth 3 billion shillings and just recently signed medical equipment leasing deals worth 38 billion shillings. It's against that backdrop that NIC Bank Group has established a subsidiary to handle the fledgling leasing business.
IT equipment, vehicles, and construction equipment are the primary segments where leasing has shown significant growth. And these segments are estimated to constitute around 40% of the leasing volumes globally.
NIC's leasing subsidiary is also looking to tap into the growing demand for information technology, mining and construction equipment in Kenya's corporate sector. This is especially considering that most companies may not have the large sums of money required to make the upfront payment to buy and maintain such equipment.
If you look at how asset-based financing is developed around the world, this is the next generation of product. So we feel that the time is right.
One of the selling points of leasing is that it can free up working capital for deployment to other areas that require investment, a merit that NIC hopes local corporates will factor into their long-term spending decisions. Bella Ganga, Citizen Business, Digital Edition.
Let's look at the currency market now. The Kenyan shilling continues to hold steady against the US dollar amid expectations that it could come under pressure from oil importers buying dollars to meet their end-month supply obligations. Now, according to the Central Bank of Kenya, commercial banks are buying the dollar at an indicative rate of 91 shillings and 34 cents and selling it at 91 shillings and 49 cents. Against the euro, the Kenyan shilling is trading at 103 shillings and 44 cents buying, 103 shillings and 61 cents selling, while exchanging at 140 shillings and 95 cents buying, 141 shillings and 22 cents selling against the sterling pound. Closer home, the local unit is exchanging at 7 shillings and 47 cents buying, 7 shillings and 57 cents selling to the Rwandese franc. Versus the Tanzanian shilling, the Kenyan unit has been posted at 20 shillings flat, buying 20 shillings and 14 cents selling, while trading at 31 shillings and 36 cents buying, 31 shillings and 53 cents selling to the Ugandan currency. Well, and that's how we wind up Citizen Business tonight. I'm Terry Anchebet. Let's talk business again tomorrow. Good night.